we live? DCTV, are we live? Alright, I think we are live for the first time here on DCTV. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome everybody to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry we've had some technical difficulties. I know we were supposed to start the stream here at 6, but better late than never, obviously. But we are here, and I have a few things to do real quick. Wait for some people to join in here, and then we'll get started. So I'm going to go ahead, since we're early, I'm going to put this on the Snapchat and everything. So chat, say what's up to Snapchat. Alright, we are live on YouTube right now. DCTV, slide up to go ahead and say what's up to me. Alright, see you guys soon. Alright, how you guys doing today? Thank you for joining. If you guys need to add my social media, like if you want to see the Snapchat, top corner, you see Drew_Collins11 Instagram, same with Twitter. And my Snapchat should be in the description below if you want to go ahead and add that as well, which is what this video is going on. How are we all doing today? Already got 5 viewers off the jump. Good to see. I do have a few topics I'm going to be talking about today besides like any questions you guys have for me. If you guys can ask me any questions, but I do have a few topics with some Bengals topics and then personal topics with me actually joining a network recently that will be starting July 4th, which I will get into, but I'm sure if you have me on Instagram, you probably have seen that already. But yeah, big things coming on a special network very soon, which is obviously very exciting. So I'm just going to get this posted to my Snapchat, my Instagram, and I'll focus all on you guys. Let's see here. All right, you guys got any questions for me so far? Because I want to answer some sport. It could be sport questions, questions about myself. Really throw anything at me. I'll probably answer basically everything. Just putting it on my Instagram real quick. Instagram story. We are live on YouTube right now at DCTV. Go check it up. Link in bio. And then just click on the video. We are live right now on YouTube. Alright. Let me finish this one. We're good. Alright. DMC Beats. Donovan. What made you choose your college? So college, high school, I'll start in the very beginning. So I basically started applying back all the way in October. So I was still many questions. Personally, I thought I would be in Florida, at University of Tampa or Florida Gulf Coast, because they at the time were my top schools. And I knew I wanted to go into sports broadcasting or journalism or the familiar topics I wanted to go into, but I didn't know what school. And I actually didn't even want to apply to Xavier. I had University of Tampa, Florida Gulf Coast, UC. I'm trying to think what other schools. I mean, I had all these out-of-state schools applied. And my mom was like, there's some schools you need to apply to. Just for safety schools, or not even just safety schools, so Xavier's technically not even a safety school, but just schools around here. So she made sure I applied to UC, Xavier, NKU, all the schools. And I got accepted into all the schools, but what it came down to at the end of the day was obviously, tuition and scholarships, because if you're either been in college or been through the college process, even if you didn't go, college is cost you an arm and a leg nowadays. I applied to Xavier, and they gave me the best scholarship out of any school I applied to. I then looked into the program, and I actually talked to the program director, Miss Bliss. But I kind of fell in love. They have a great program where I can do a double major and basically get into the world, have hands-on access. It's a hands-on program, so get hands-on world access to get ready for a real job. And so it was, at the end of the day, if it was around here, it was probably between I'd probably say UC and Xavier. Xavier just gave me more money, had the better program, less students per class, and I kind of just fell in love. I basically fell in love when I toured it. If you are a junior or about to be a senior and you're getting ready to go to college, please tour your colleges. If it's out of state and in state, try to arrange to go to that school, because like those Florida schools I visited them, and even visiting those schools besides Xavier I fell in love with most, besides probably Tampa. I really enjoyed Tampa. That visit. That school is beautiful. It's right in the heart of downtown, but in like a safe area. And they have a lot to offer too, with obviously a program being in downtown Tampa with a bunch of sports teams. But at the end of the day, Xavier was the best fit for me, and I'm really excited to get the year started. I'm already getting into program classes, and I'm getting a double major, so it should be really fun, and I'm really excited that I get the opportunity to go to Xavier. Okay, so now you're gonna acknowledge the Kati Gaming. What's up? How you doing, buddy? Haven't talked to you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while either. Talking about Cooper now, man. Cooper now was. I learned a lot from Cooper now. It was crazy. I really enjoyed it, and I learned a lot of things. Shout out to Miss Giska. It was. I learned a lot. Any other questions? Thank you, Donovan. You can keep hitting me with questions, Donovan, until somebody else wants to ask. But what's up, Grant? I noticed it. It's been a while, buddy. What's your favorite part about Cooper now? I mean, my favorite part was senior year, just because it was really relaxing, and I had three or four periods of just Cooper now out of the 6 periods a day. But probably the biggest thing I enjoyed about Cooper now, oh man, I don't know. That's a great question. Probably being a hands-on class. I feel like not many high schools have an opportunity to give you all these nice cameras and give you Final Cut Pro for free, give you Max. They gave you a very early hands-on. I'm a junior in high school, and I'm getting a hands-on learning of Final Cut Pro and how to record off Canons. And I don't know. I just feel for high school, like if you're in Cooper and you have any interest in media or broadcast or anything, please take Cooper now, because like I'm a junior. At the end of a junior year, I was pretty moderate. I was pretty decently good at Final Cut Pro. I know how to use cameras. Definitely the hands-on, because I mean, let's be honest. High school, I mean, you sit in a class, you sit in the desk almost 6 hours a day, and that's just how it is. Every class, you sit in the desk for 45 minutes and you do your work. Cooper now, I get to walk around the school, I get to grab cameras, I get to edit. I get to move, and that's kind of why I'm going into this program, because I'm not sitting in a desk. I'm not sitting in a day job where I'm just sitting in a desk all day. Now, you can say me making these podcasts, I'm sitting at a desk right now, but that was definitely enjoyable. Probably the hands-on part was, what I enjoyed most. Yeah, man, Grant, I'm down. Let's run some Warzone. I was actually just playing Warzone before this. How many wins you got? I got about, I think, 15 right now. I love me some Warzone. What's the best meme out right now? I don't know, dude. The Michael Jordan documentary, those memes were they had some pretty good ones on there. Michael Jordan, anything Michael Jordan's great. That was a good one. Thank you for the question, Zubumafu. But yeah, Cooper now was awesome. Definitely one of the highlights in high school for me. But if any of you are out there in high school and you don't even go to Cooper, the school I went to, if there's a media class that is hands-on and you have any decently interest, please take it, because just me sitting in a desk all day, 6+ hours a day, and then I can pick a class where I can go move around the school, record, film. That was just, pull other friends out of class and just mess around. Like, I don't know, for me, I don't want to sit in the desk all day, so. And that was a big reason why I picked Xavier, because it's a very hands-on program. It's not just, textbooks, writing, and taking tests, So I guess those questions end up relating. What am I most excited for college? I don't know. I think college in general right now is kind of exciting. Probably just meeting new people. Like, I'm going to Xavier and knowing, like, one person that I don't even really know that much. So, just getting in a new crew, getting my name out there. Having this YouTube, I think, will benefit me in the long run, especially my program. Because they might watch my YouTube before they even talk to me. Or they might talk to me and find out my YouTube and then, go watch my YouTube. So I feel like, in a way, even if I don't know the person, they can somewhat know me by just going to my YouTube. But there's many reasons to be excited for college. No Fortnite. I uninstalled months ago. No Fortnite. But yeah, I saw the season 3. I was watching Tim the Tatman's live of the I think it was yesterday when the event happened. It was pretty sick. No interest. And if you guys like the setup, I have a lot more coming. I'm actually going tomorrow and buying a whole bunch of new stuff to deck out this setup. So a lot of changes coming. Oh, for sure, man. I appreciate that, Grant. I don't know if I personally will be doing a Twitch, but I actually joined a network called FANTOFANNETWORK, and in July is when the website's dropping July 4th. It's basically a website of 32 YouTubers from all 32 NFL teams. Like, I'm the Bengals ambassador, and there's going to be a Twitch account, FANTOFANNETWORK. It's actually in the link in the description. The Twitch is down there, but that's not my Twitch. That's like FANTOFANNETWORK, their Twitch, but I will be like starring on that. So let's say it's Sunday and it's Bengals versus Jets. I'm going to go head-to-head on that Twitch, which with the Jets guy, it's going to be us two, and we're just going to be talking like, oh, the Bengals, I think, have a good chance because of the running game or something like that. But that's not going to be my Twitch. That's the FAN Network Twitch. What's up, Maxwell? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, I don't know how much I can tell about the FAN Network, but if you please just want to know what it is, go below or just look up FAN Network. I have the link for the Instagram and Twitch below. July 4th, we're dropping a website where it's basically going to be what FAN Network basically is. It's 32 teams in NFL. So there's 32 YouTubers, one for each team, and I am the Bengals ambassador. So when the website drops on July 4th, it's basically going to have 32 tabs with each team. So if you click on the Bengals tab, it's going to be my tab of all my YouTube content on there. That's the website. But then there's also a Twitch where they're going to go live on Sundays, Mondays, whatever video or whatever day. And it's going to be all 32 of those people going head to head, just like talking about it, analyzing games, matchups, previews. So it's going to be very interesting. And it's called FAN Network for a reason, because we are fans. I didn't graduate college. I don't have a degree saying that I'm an analyst or I'm a sports broadcaster yet, but I'm a real fan who has real opinions, and that's why we're kind of doing this, no ESPN bullcrap where, half the time they, give a take, they really don't even care what the fans think, or just because they have a fan base already, well, their take goes. So there'll be more on that, and I'll actually probably be making a video on it very, very soon when it gets closer to the day. But I can't talk about how excited I am for FAN Network. On a scale of 1 to 10, how athletic are you in real life? I mean, you go like 5 years ago, probably like a 9. Like junior high, 8th grade, I probably topped out like a 9. Now I'm probably like 7.5. Yeah, I guess a second commentary. It's just so basically how it works. They stream everything, but we go live on that because we're a part of the Fan to Fan network. So it's gonna be like Drew Collins, Bengals ambassador at DCTV versus Jets live at Jets ambassador, but it's all on Twitch. The hope is to get all our fan bases onto this one network to make a huge network with all 32 NFL teams. So like for me, it would be have all the Cincinnati people, all the Cincinnati Bengals fans. I would represent them technically, and that's kind of the hope. We just get one big fan base of a network that's live on Twitch. You don't have to pay for anything; it's free, and there's a website, so you can always stay updated. It's gonna be really awesome, honestly. Bengals over or under 6 wins, man. That's the sweet spot right there. That is the sweet number right there, Max. Oh man, don't even get me started. Why is that the first Bengals question? Man, it depends right now. Part of me wants to say under, some parts of me want to say over. It depends. I gotta see, training and preseason. That kind of gives me the boom, I got a number. 6, I can definitely see them under 6 wins. But I can also see them at 6 wins. The important thing for the Bengals this year is going to be division games. The Ravens are really good. They're going to be good again this season. If you like it or not, Bengals fans, it's true. Can we grab one of those away? Can we split with them? Browns, I think we can sweep the Browns. Battle of Ohio, I think we'll get some pressure. Baker Mayfield versus Joe Burrow, I mean, those are 2 fan bases that have 2 quarterbacks that they love and support. So it's going to be really interesting. I think the Bengals could pull 2 away from them, but I expect them to at least pull away 1. Steelers. Man, the Steelers are such a question mark with me because last year when Big Ben went down, I thought the season was over with. But boy, was I wrong because that defense is the real deal for the Steelers over there. So, I don't know. I hope we can split, at least get the home win, lose away. I'm good with that. Just don't let us get swept by the Steelers. That's the worst. Better not happen. I don't know if we could take 2 away from them. It depends on how the first game goes, honestly. But I want to win home there. So, I don't know. It's a very complex question. I could talk about it for an hour, honestly, just that one question. They can definitely win 6 games, but they can definitely lose under 6 games depending on, how quick we start losing. If you watched last year, I think the chemistry, once we started losing, out the door. It was, I don't know, I just feel like the players thought it was over before it was over. There was a lot more talent to not lose that many games. I feel like the talent isn't top 5 in the league, but it's not bottom 5 in the league. Now, I'd fight to say it's not even bottom 10 in the league. So, I don't know. We'll see. Great question, though, Max. If you have any more, please comment them. Oh, Tony Romo? Yeah, man. Dude, I don't even think Tony Romo's the worst, Grant. I really don't think he's the worst broadcaster. I think there's a few more below him. But not that I don't like ESPN. It's just this is a huge opportunity for me to get my name out there and to grow a fan base for Cincinnati. I'm about to be a freshman in college, and the fact that I can join a network with 31 other guys, I think I've already had 50 plus subscribers just from that network, and I've joined that network a few days ago. That's huge for me, and it's huge for you guys being a part of DCTV because the faster we grow, the more we have knowledge. I mean, we're at less than 900, and the football season hasn't even started. So that's why when people ask me, how are you, how confident are you how this, how DCTV is going to go? How confident are you in growing? Well, we've grown almost 300 subscribers in the 2 months I've done this. And it's not even football season. If anything, this is the worst time to have sports content out right now. No sports, no NBA, no NFL. Nothing to talk about the past 3 months, but in somehow, some way, I've been able to grow. So I don't know. I just feel really confident heading into the NFL season. I'm gonna be able to do vlogs. I'm gonna go to Paul Brown and do vlogs. Obviously, I'm gonna have the podcasts. I'm gonna be able to do a lot more when the season starts. I'm gonna be able to do previews. I'm gonna be able to do reviews after games. Post commentary, stuff like that. There's gonna be a lot of opportunities, and I'm super excited. That's why you guys need to start commenting more on videos to let me know. Hey Drew, I want to see this. Hey Drew, I want to see you do that. Because the opportunities are endless when the season comes around. And I'm really excited. Oh, a charity live stream for sure, man. Anytime. Just DM me or text me about that. That would definitely be a lot of fun. Just let me know when. That'd be a good time. Dude, is someone a UC fan in here? I'm waiting for the day we get a UC fan in here. That's going to be a good time. All right, someone hit me with another question. Or a topic. Okay. Maxwell said, what are your thoughts on the Cowboys picking up Andy Dalton? Well, for the Cowboys, that was a heck of a move. 10 out of 10. Because that gives the Cowboys so much leverage in that deal that is so unspoken about. Man, that was a heck of a deal. Andy Dalton went from being, how many Pro Bowls has he been in? Just 1, 2, 3, something like that? I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not been a bad quarterback for the Bengals. Look at the rosters he's had. Nothing fantastic. Has he ever had a stable O-line since he's been a Bengal? I mean, you can answer that for yourself. But for the Cowboys, man, that was such a huge pickup. Such a huge pickup. Because Dak Prescott's winning the Supermax contract, $40 to $45 million a year. And Andy Dalton's like, hey, man, you want to sit out? You want to sit out for that money? Okay. And they know that. I still think at the end of the day, they're going to pay him because that's the Cowboys. They pay anybody and everybody just because they got it like that. So I think they will pay Dak. But if they don't, they got Andy Dalton. He is totally capable to be a starter in the NFL. And you give him the Cowboys roster. Look, if we're talking talent-wise, that roster is a top 3 roster in the NFL, if not the best in the NFL. Talent-wise. You cannot disagree with me on that. They have so much talent on that team. That offensive line is so much better than the Bengals' offensive line just to start there. We're not talking about the running back matchup, the receiver matchup, the defense. Like, dude, if you put Andy Dalton on that team, look, man, I don't know. And it makes sense for Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton went to TCU, and he's from Texas. I don't know if he's from that area, Dallas, but he went to TCU, isn't Texas Christian University, and then he's from Texas, so it makes sense for him to go back home. So when I saw it, at first it was kind of like, whoa, Andy Dalton, he's going to be a backup? And then you look into it, and it's like, okay, that kind of makes sense. So I think it was smart for Andy Dalton if he doesn't, he's never been a trouble guy in the media. He's never been a media plus guy. Quiet locker room dude, mediocre quarterback, does his thing day in, day out. Why not? Got a couple million in the pocket guaranteed. And the Cowboys, why not? That few million, that's nothing for the Cowboys. So I think it was a good deal. Thanks for the question. All right, thanks, Grant. Thanks for joining the stream, buddy. I really appreciate you. We'll talk soon, all right? Come join anytime. More than welcome. Thank you for coming. Say what's up. Really appreciate that. Josh, you should be a moderator now, by the way. Try texting in chat. You should be one. Man. So, Kotzi said, now that we're getting that out of the way, what is going to be Joe's touchdown interception going to be? Man, a question like that's so hard because, the college touchdown ratio and the NFL touchdown ratio is one of probably the biggest difference when it comes to NFL quarterback. You got to go. Man, look at the talent on that team versus the talent on the Bengals on that level. You know what I mean? So I definitely expect him to at least have double maybe not double. Well, let me look up Andy Dalton's numbers. So let's see what Andy Dalton did. Let's see his ratio. And this is by far Andy Dalton's worst season, but we'll still base it off of this. So 2019, Andy Dalton had 16 touchdowns and 14 interceptions. Obviously, not good. Not good at all. If you go back up a few seasons ago where he was doing really good, Andy Dalton had a 25 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Now, Andy Dalton's rookie year was kind of like a solid rookie number. 20 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. That's obviously not fantastic, but that's not terrible for an NFL quarterback. And I think the Bengals went 9-7 that year, so it was pretty decent year. 20-13. If Andy Dalton goes 20-13, and by the way, before I give this prediction, I actually have a prediction video plan coming soon, so stay tuned. It's called Rookie Predictions 2020 Cincinnati Bengals. That's actually in the notes. I see more than 20 touchdowns, depending on Joe Mixon's, what's going to go on with him. Last year he kind of struggled to get into the end zone a little bit, but I do expect that to change this year. I say 23 to 25 touchdowns. So, at minimal, 23 touchdowns. Max, 28 max, minimal 23. Interceptions. Once again, it depends at what kind of, what the Bengals are playing because, the Bengals, how do I put this? We've seen their new offense a little bit last year where they are throwing the ball a ton. Depends what Zach Taylor does. Zach Taylor wants to throw the ball a lot. Mark my words, that's what he wants to do. He just doesn't know if he can do it yet. But Zach Taylor wants to throw the ball, and he wants to throw that thing a lot. Trust me. So depending on how much he actually follows up in that plan, 23 to 28 touchdowns. I'm going 7 to 14. 7 to 14 interceptions. That's my really early predictions. But I will have a predictions video. I just want to wait till we get closer to the season. But that will be coming. Don't worry, it will be coming. Thank you for that question. DMC Beats said, how did you find your background music producer? Shout out to DMC Beats. If you guys see him in the comment section, he actually makes all the background beats for my YouTube videos. You don't hear one right now, but in every other YouTube video you hear those fire beats. Those are from DMC Beats. Thank you for that. Maxwell said, Vaughn Bell and Trey Waynes, in my opinion, were great pickups to help their young defense. Yeah, I really loved those accusations. Vaughn Bell, man, that guy's a play changer. And they got him for a heck of a deal, too. I feel like the Bengals got burnt a lot last year, and they gave up on plays a lot, or on drives, too. And I feel like Vaughn Bell could be one of those guys like, hey, that's not happening. Not on my watch. Not when I'm on the field. And that's kind of what I'm hoping. I love that pickup of Vaughn Bell. I actually already have a video on all the new... I don't know what the video is named, but I did a video covering some of that information already. Trey Waynes, yes. I watched a lot of Vikings football last year. He's exciting, man. And the good thing about Trey Waynes, he does not give up a lot of big plays. He might get burnt, but he can tackle. Drake Kirkpatrick, can't tackle. Bengals need more players that can stop the long plays. But a big thing by that's wrapping up, getting the first tackle, not letting the guy break 3 tackles and running down the field 20 yards later, then tackling, which happened a lot last year. So, both those guys, Vaughn Bell is definitely a bigger playmaker, but the thing a lot of the players that they got that have in common are that they don't give up big plays, and the Bengals don't need to add a top 3 safety in the league. They don't need to add a top 3 cornerback in the league. But if they add a ton of cornerbacks, safeties, linemen, middle linebackers, they add a little bit of everything, and each one of those little puzzle pieces can, get a tackle, stop big plays, little things like that. You're going to see these young guys, they're going to blossom, man. It's going to be exciting to watch them grow. Mr. Whisper said, with all the rookie additions in the draft and veterans in free agency, which side do you think will improve the most, offense or defense? Great question, Mr. Whisper. Thank you for that. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins. You know what I'm saying? I want to say the offense, man. I feel like the offense is definitely going to be more exciting, but the defense got a lot of additions, that aren't flashy. So, they aren't crazy. Trey Wayne's not crazy. Vaughn Bell, I think, is a little crazy, but most, national media, not crazy, So I think flashy, definitely offense. Going to be very fun to watch. But ask it like this. Are you going to be more excited to watch the offense or defense this season? Now, I'm excited to watch both sides of the football, but you could be more excited to watch Joe Burrow or the defense. Yeah. So, which down the road is going to help? I still think offense because Joe Burrow is probably going to be a Bengal longer than any of the other guys. Now, don't forget about DJ Reader on that defensive line. Man, is that a big pickup. Another guy, run stopper, defensive tackle up the middle. Big dude. This guy's going to be able to clog up the middle. He's going to help stop those runs that I feel like, oh my gosh, go up the middle 20 yards, go up the middle 8 yards, go up the middle 10 yards, go up the middle 5 yards. He's going to be there to clog some of that up. So don't sleep on the defense. There are a lot of sweet moves, man. So I think what will improve most will probably be offense, though. Just because, the defense was bad last year. I'm not going to lie. I still think it's not going to be great this year. Without being biased, Cincinnati Bengals fan, I don't think the defense will be great. But I think it will at least be mediocre. And it wasn't mediocre last year. It was below par. So I think it's going to improve, but I don't think it's going to be night and day. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they're a top 5 defense. I really do, but being realistic, I don't see it. Now, offense, I don't know, man. It's Burrow season. We'll see. Great question, Mr. Whisper. Please, if you have any more, comment them below. Thank you for that. Zabumafu said, is AJ Green going to have a comeback year? Great question. Man, AJ Green, it's also in the notes. I'm not 100%. It's in the ideas if I want to do it or not. AJ Green comeback year, question mark. You guys let me know if you want to see it because I don't know. I also want to talk about AJ Green and his possible contract extension or not. I don't know. Because I'm trying to keep DCTV so far as it's growing. A lot of love. But I feel like I might offend some people with what I want to say about AJ Green. But once again, that's my personal opinion. This is my YouTube. It's my thing. But without you guys, I wouldn't be anything. But anyways, yes, AJ Green should have a comeback year. I'm not saying he's going to have 1,300 yards, but I think he could have 4 digits because there's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot harder for defenses to double coverage him because you got T. Higgins. If John Ross runs deep, you got to throw a safety on him. You have a lot of threats on that receiving group. They're not going to be able to double AJ every single down, every single play. So I think he'll have a great bounce back year. Plus, with how this extension talk is, this might light a flame under him, and he's like, okay, y'all don't want to pay me that much? Watch this. 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. What are you going to pay me now? Do I think the contract talks might affect his play? I think it could. And a lot of people might disagree with me on this, but a player needs their money, and a player wants their money. And if an organization you've been loyal to for multiple years since you've been drafted, the only team you've ever played on, and this is how the talks are going, yeah, that might affect his play. And for the better or for the worse, we'll see. But yes, I hope and think AJ will bounce back for many reasons. Just hope he can stay healthy. If he can stay healthy, man. And, I mean, let's look at Joe Burrow. I mean, you got Auden Tate. You got all these big receivers. You got quick receivers. You got all these different versatile receivers. And, it should draw a lot of options for him, which is I'm hoping. But, yeah, AJ Green, we'll see. Top 10 receiver, 2020. We'll see. Let me know if you guys want to see a video on that. Like I said, I just feel like it's very controversial because that guy's been so loyal, and he's a lot of people's eyes, he's a fan favorite for the Bengals in Cincinnati. So, I feel like a lot of people would feel some type of way if the Bengals didn't bring him back, if the Bengals traded him, if he didn't come back, if he didn't want to come back, which I don't think would ever happen. But what if it did? How would Cincinnati feel about it? You got a future Hall of Famer on the lines. Next question, please. Someone hit me with the question. Maxwell, Mr. Whisper, somebody. Mr. Whisper, great question about the linebacking. I don't know, man. I feel like the difference between those linebackers is they all kind of do different, they're different kind of categories. Let me look at them again. Hold on, let me pull some up. They're all good at different little things. So I feel like they're all in their own way. One might be an inside, one might be an outside. One might hop on the end. You don't know. So I feel like all three of them. If you're on the Bengals organization and you're a linebacker, you have a chance to play. Let's be honest. I think they all three could see a playing time this year. I really do. I'm not saying they're all three going to start, but those guys have a chance, and they should be eager and ready to go because they know that. They should. They don't. The Bengals need that guy to step up in that linebacking crew, and it could very be one of these rookies in their first season, if not the first season, their second or third. The Bengals need it, and I would be there for it 100%. But let me go into more depth. Let's see. I love the questions, though, man. Those are some good questions. So let me. So obviously the first linebacker was Logan Wilson, pick 65, round 3. That guy's good, man. I watched some of his tape. Whew, that guy can hit. I wouldn't want to be hit by him. He throws his body around on the line, though. That's the thing that kind of scares me. Sean Lee type of player. Not saying I'm comparing him to him, but he throws his body on the line. Luke Kuechly, those guys throw their body on the line for their team to get their tackles. And when I was watching that guy's tape, I was like, damn, like that's whew. I think I don't know where he's playing, but he will see the field. If not starting, he will see a lot of the field. Don't forget about Khalid Kareem, the defensive end. I think we'll see. I don't know. Defensive line's a different story. We got a really good defensive line. Then you got round 4, pick 107, Akeem Davis Gaither. I believe Gaither. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Apologize. But I'm pretty sure he was the more coverage guy. I got a comment on my video because I said in the video I don't know too much about the guys, but I know they're going to play. And I believe someone said he was more of a zone coverage type of guy. He's zone coverage and blitz. He's got the speed and he's quick. Well, that rhymed. But, yeah, I mean, he might be playing, outside, inside. They might put him in on, 4-3 place up the middle gap blitz. So that's what I'm saying. All three of these guys will probably be in some type of formations. If it's different formations, I mean, they should all three see the field. And last but not least, Marcus Bailey, which I've seen some articles of people saying, like, this guy, for round 7, is a good pick. And, excuse me. I believe it was injury why he dropped so low. I think he got injured one or two of the 3 or 4 years he was in college. Some pretty nasty injuries. I think it was one of these linebackers. I'm pretty sure it was Marcus Bailey because he fell to the 7th round. But people were saying he is a 3rd, 4th round talent. Even I've seen some people even say 2nd. Hey, if he's healthy and that talent's there, man. Yo, hey, I'm excited. Great question, Mr. Whisper. I'm really excited for the linebackers, and I feel like when you think NFL draft for 2020 for the Bengals, Joe Burrow, a little bit T Higgins, but Joe Burrow. Let's be honest. I got the jersey right behind me, but yeah, those linebackers, don't sleep on them, Bengals fans. You should be excited about some of the guys we acquired. My boy Kanga, pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. He said, "How do you feel about Vaughn Bell?" Man, I'm so stoked for Vaughn Bell. Oh, man. Let me tell you, I am stoked for Vaughn Bell. That guy's a playmaker. I said it earlier in the stream. You can sign good players that are going to be good additions to the team, offense, defense. They're going to have the little good thing that they're at, tackling, coverage, man-to-man. Vaughn Bell, he does it all. He's a beast. He's going to make some plays for us. And this defense, in my opinion, really lacked, maybe not a captain, but a captain. There's captains, but is there? Like, they really need that guy. And I feel like Vaughn Bell could be it. I really do, and I'm stoked for Vaughn Bell. And I think he'll have a great season. At least I'm hoping. I mean, what do you guys think about Vaughn Bell? I think he could be the real deal this season, and I feel like he can be one of those guys that help the Bengals a lot. Especially when it comes to saving some big plays. He's going to be back there. He's going to have the chance to. Let's just hope he gets to him in time. Maxwell said, "Do you think Zach Taylor will be released if they don't win a bunch this year?" No. He's too young, man. They're going to give him some time. Look what they did with Marvin Lewis. If they gave Marvin Lewis that long, do you think they're going to give up on Zach Taylor in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? I could see Zach Taylor getting 8 years and maybe not a winning season, but not a playoff win before they let go of him. It's the Bengals organization, man. They hold on to Marvin Lewis for that long. They're not giving up on Zach Taylor, especially when he's this young new guy coming up in the NFL, the new offensive guy. All these teams and organizations are, just craving a new young offensive guy who has this new modern NFL look. Yeah, they're not giving up on him, man. And I think Zach Taylor can do it. He looked really confident in the season he had and in his first season, which sucks to be an NFL coach. And that's how you start your career, How do you think he feels? I don't know, man. I have my hopes are up for Zach Taylor, but no, the Bengals will not give up on him that early. No way. Even with all these new accusations and moves and money that they are actually spending for once, they will not give up on him that quick. It's just the Bengals organization. One second, guys. Okay. Where are we at? I said, how do you feel about Vaughn Bell? Bailey's projection before injury was round 2nd. Yes, Mr. Whisperer, that's what I'm saying. I saw some 2nd, 3rd round projections on that guy before his injuries. If he stays healthy, man. And Bengals have been unlucky with these guys staying healthy. John Ross, AJ, come on. Let us get one young guy. Keep him healthy. 2nd round talent, man, in the 7th round. Obviously, if he gets injured, he's out in the NFL in a few years. But obviously, if he stays healthy, he could lead that linebacking crew, man. I'm telling you, that linebacking crew is open, available, 24/7, day and night. At least for right now. Yeah, you think he's gonna be a beast, Conga? Sorry, I'm pronouncing that wrong. I do too, man. That was one of the more exciting, moves this offseason. Don't forget about DJ Reader. Just because he's a defensive tackle and not a safety don't mean he's not going to make a lot of big plays. He's going to be a good one to watch. Which game on the schedule are you looking forward to the most? other than division games, I got Cowboys because their fans are worse than the Steelers fans. Yeah, man, that's going to be a fun one to watch. Obviously, no matter what fan base you are, you're always rooting against the Cowboys. I mean, who isn't, right? Yeah, definitely Bengals Steelers. What is it, a Monday night game? That one, I know that's divisional, but man, that one, oh my gosh, dude. I might live stream during that. I don't know. But I mean, if you want to see my schedule video, I already did a schedule video if you didn't. I did a schedules prediction. It's my actual best video, I believe, so far, viewing or view count wise. But let me pull up the schedule again real quick. I didn't memorize it off the top of my head. Bengals schedule. Guys, keep firing these questions away. These are some fantastic questions, guys. Like, keep it coming. Appreciate all the support. If you guys are new in the stream, it's been 46 minutes and I haven't once said this. Hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. We are on hashtag road to 1K. Let's get there. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Share with a friend. Please do. You're going to want to be here before 1K. I'm telling you. We're going up. Fan to Fan Network. I'm a Bengals ambassador. We're going up, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Share with a friend. Cincinnati, we're taking over, baby. Who dey? I don't know. Hey guys, answer Mr. Whisper. What do you think? What's the game you're most excited for? I don't know, but if there's a nice game that you guys want me to go to, like I said, I probably will be doing vlogs, so I might ride down to Paul Brown and do some tailgating and go to some good games and get some footage for you guys too. I think what do you guys think about that? You guys want to see some vlogs mixed in with the podcast? I think that'd be pretty neat. Go down there, tailgate, get you some footage. I think it'd be sick. Looking at the games. If you want me to be honest, man, that's not out of our division. It's probably week 1. This might be a cheating answer, but week 1, man. Joe Burrow. Oh, look, I'm trying not to fanboy right now. But I'd probably say week 1, you know, it's at home versus the Chargers. Don't even matter who it's against. It's Joe Burrow's first, you know, NFL debut, baby. Like, come on now. That one's going to be exciting. The Eagles in Philadelphia is going to be one to watch, man. That's whatever you think about the Eagles, that's not an easy place to play. It's not. The Dolphins are going to be a fun one to watch in Miami. Tua versus Burrow. I'll probably have some juicy clickbait content when's that? 12-6-20. Get ready for some juicy content, maybe clickbait when that matchup comes, because that's going to be. I've already seen guys make YouTube videos about that Burrow versus Tua already. It's not even close. But I'm gonna end it there. That answer, because that one's getting pretty long. But dude, there's a lot of games I'm excited for. I couldn't pick one. Oh yeah. DJ and Gino. Yeah, our pass rush. It's gonna be exciting to watch on the defense, man. And that should help out the secondary. If they can get to the quarterback quicker, apply more pressure, then yeah, that's obviously going to benefit the rest of the defense. So I'm kind of happy they targeted DJ Reader, because I feel like that's going to be a very under the scope pickup, because that guy can play. Obviously, it's a defensive tackle, so he doesn't have like a huge mixtape. But man, he can play, and I'm ready because Carlos Dunlap, him and Geno Atkins, man, ooh, up the gut. Oh, don't forget about Sam Hubbard on that outside, dude. Hey, national media, they don't know it now, but national media is gonna recognize the defense. The defensive line at least. They're gonna put some respect on the Cincinnati Bengals this season. What do you guys think about that? Think they're gonna get some respect on the national media? Probably not, but hey, we respect it. Can we expect any Xavier basketball game content? Probably. Yeah. Probably. I'll be going to a lot of Xavier basketball games. So that's more where I can do vlogs and stuff like that. In person, buzzer beater win, cross down shootout vlog. I want it. I want it. Crosstown shootout vlogs. Even if you're a Bengals fan, man, you got to be a part of the UC Xavier rival. I want that vlog. I want to camp out for that. Because usually what happens, you camp out the night before. And that would be a lot of fun. I think that'd be some great content for you guys. I already interviewed Kobe Jones, Xavier Crew. If you didn't see that video, go check it out. Great guy. Can't wait for him in a Xavier uniform here soon. What about the Titans? Yeah, Titans are a good one. I feel like the Titans are such a sleeper team. You know what I mean? What have they gone, like 9-7 or better in like the past 5 years in a row or something like that? They're just the Titans, man. Yeah, any thoughts on Fred Johnson starting left tackle or right tackle and Williams manning the other spot? He was impressive at the end of last season, but it was a weak part of our schedule, says Mr. Whisper. Man, if you want me to be honest, I don't even want to make comments about the offensive line at this point. Like, I feel like I'll say something and the Bengals will do the total opposite. You know what I mean? I'll say put Williams left, put Fred Johnson right. They'll do the opposite. So, I mean, whatever I believe, I don't know, man. That's why training camp and all these things that might not happen this year need to happen, because stuff like that, they need to get that worked out before the season even starts. But I think they need to just play some football. I think they need to get in there, get healthy, obviously. You know, we need to get Jonah Williams. You know, we need to make sure he's good to go. I think he just needs to play some football. I mean, you got to think he didn't play a single game last year, so he needs to get back on the field. He needs to take some hits. He needs to give some hits. And he needs to build up some chemistry with this team. Don't forget, first-round pick last year, so talent's there. He just needs to stay healthy. So I don't know the answers to it, Mr. Whisper, but I do know they need to find them out. And, you know, hopefully we find out the best answer very soon, because, you know, obviously we want the best for Joe Burrow. I mean, I don't even want to think about it or talk about it, but the offensive line needs to be figured out to protect Joe Burrow. Let's be honest. All right, some people fire some more questions. I know you guys are in the stream right now. We're at 52 minutes live right now. Thank you guys so much for still being in the stream. Really appreciate it. First stream on the channel. We've only done sports podcast. And if you guys are still in here, so Tuesdays and Thursdays, videos, and then once a week. I don't have a set time or date yet with my schedule, but I'm going to be doing like an hour plus, or either 1 hour long or hour plus stream once a week. So you get 2 videos and now a stream a week. So I hope you guys are excited about that. Trying to push out a lot of content right now for everybody, because that's what all you DCTV fans deserve. Come on, someone fire me with the question right here. I want to, you know, I don't want you guys just to ask me questions for me to answer, but there's not much going on in the NFL world right now that isn't really controversial that I don't want to get into. So, you know what I mean? So, Mr. Whisper, have you been around the channel? I haven't seen you in the comment section on any of my videos. I'm sure you don't have to just comment on my videos. I don't know if you're new to the channel or what's up. But if you are, welcome to DCTV. Cincinnati news. If you guys didn't hear me last time, I talked about FANTOFANNETWORK. That will be coming July 4th, the website. And then there will be a live Twitch stream every other day, or, you know, once a week. We haven't figured out the schedule yet for FANTOFANNETWORK. Link below. Make sure go follow the Twitch, the FANTOFANNETWORK, and check out the Instagram. It's a network that I will be joining and will be the Bengals ambassador for. Coming soon, July 4th. Will be when the website drops. So get ready, guys. If you have any questions about that too, let me know. But I'm feeling a lot of people are going to be enjoying themselves with that content. What are you guys most excited for the season so far? I mean, you guys, is there a rookie you're looking for, or just any player on the team? I mean, who are you ready to see improve? Obviously, mine's Joe Burrow, but besides that, probably Vaughn Bell. Those are probably my top 2 right now. But there's a lot of guys. I mean, Sam Hubbard, I can't wait to see his improvement this year. I feel like another slept-on guy, hometown Ohio State groomed guy. So I'm really excited to see Sam Hubbard. And I want to do some content on Sam Hubbard, but kind of debating. I don't really know what to do. Probably something along the lines like Sam Hubbard breakout season 2020. You guys let me know what you think about that. If Burrow and Chase Young weren't in the last draft, who would you have taken instead? Take a chance on Tua or Herbert offensive line? Well, considering they took offensive line last year and the guy missed the whole damn year, probably not offensive line, right? Tua or Herbert? I mean, man, is this first pick? Come on. Well, first off, I would trade back. I'm not taking Tua or Herbert first pick. Because when I have to live for the rest of my life as a GM saying that I drafted a bust, that's on me. So first off, I'm drafting back. I'm going back. Tua's not going number 1. Tua's going number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, at that point, the talent-wise, definitely Chase Young. But you got to think Carlos Dunlap, Sam Hubbard. Defensive line's already good. But if I want to go talent-wise, I'm taking Chase 1 at Young. But if I can trade back, quarterback-wise, man, you're going to make me do this to Herbert. I feel like Herbert's definitely the better franchise quarterback, but I feel like Tua has the better chance to, outbreak and become a superstar. So I believe Tua has a better chance to become a superstar. I believe Herbert has a better chance just to be the better groomed, long-term system QB that's mediocre, if not top 15, top 10 in the league at one, in the future. But man, I don't know. I don't even want to think about that, bro. Like, think about not having Joe Burrow on the team, and that'd be depressing. That's one thing that I feel like Bengals fans have in common to look forward to is Joe Burrow. Let me I mean, this doesn't tell you right here. Check out the last video if you didn't see it. I did a live reaction, guys. Make sure you go check that out. Thanks, Mr. Whisperer. I really appreciate that. Hey, I'm trying to do something big here at DCTV for Cincinnati and the Bengals network. Check out Fan Network below. You can see more about it. But I'm the Bengals ambassador, so like Bengals news, you'll see a lot of me about it, or a lot of me, pushing for the Bengals and pushing for Cincinnati to get into that national media. So, just trying to help out the city, man. Man, first ever live stream on here, and we're at 58 minutes. Wow. I thought maybe I'd be like on here 15, 20 minutes. Thank you guys if you are still in here for all the support on this stream. You guys killed it for my first ever stream. An hour-long stream with, I'm pretty sure we've gained some subscribers, gained some likes, had a lot of new people come in and, comment questions and everything. This was a way better way better response I was expecting. Honestly, I was expecting to get in here and just talk to myself the whole time because no one would be commenting, but you guys killed it. With that being said, I'm probably going to end it here at 1 hour. Man, I can't even believe I'm going to go a few more minutes because I want to hit 1 hour. We're at 58 minutes right now. But if you've been in here just for a few minutes or for that whole hour, make sure you subscribe, like, stick around, watch some of my other videos, guys. I'm sure if you're here, you're a Bengals fan, so you want to see some good content, and that's here at DCTV. Hashtag Road to 1K. Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon, all my videos. And then once a week, I will be randomly streaming. I'm sorry, I just don't have a time for that quite yet. But, I might do more than once a week. I don't know. This was very, I enjoyed this a lot, talking to a lot of you guys. Whereas I post a video and comment back to whatever your comment sections are or whatever you guys reply to. So, I thank you guys so much. And if you guys want to talk about DCTV for the last few minutes, I definitely am down. If you have any questions, ask me personally, not about the Bengals. I'm here to answer you. Basically, DCTV is an infotainment YouTube to where I will basically create podcasts for not just Bengals, but all Cincinnati sports. And I'll be giving my personal predictions, reviews, really anything sports that can be pushed out in content. Me just giving what I think. And I've got a lot of great and positive responses, and I really appreciate it. But I've also got some criticism, and I really appreciate that, because without criticism, I couldn't become a better sports broadcaster. I couldn't become a better YouTuber, and I couldn't grow DCTV without it. So I appreciate the people that take the time out of the day and come to me and be like, hey man, you can say this, or hey man, you said this, fix this, do this next time, or hey, do this video. I feel like it's a big reason why DCTV is growing, and I just want to thank you guys for all the support we've gotten so far. But I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream here. It's an hour and 30 seconds. Wow, thank you guys so much. I'm probably gonna give it another minute, but yeah. Any last second questions for myself, DCTV? I'll take them right now, and go ahead and answer them. But don't be shy to reach out, guys. My Instagram and Twitter is right there, Drew_Collins11. Or check the description below. I have all my social media right there. Check me out. Ask me any questions. Get in contact with me. I promise I don't bite. I'm a nice guy. And yeah, it's probably about it, guys. Probably about it. Make sure you stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.